Max, you believe in Jesus?
I don't think so, and I feel like super guilty for not believing.
You feel guilty about it? Why?
Well, you feel like it's your fault when you're raised in the church. You should believe.
They put guilt on you, huh? Make you feel bad about it. Let the guilt go. They don't know what the world they're talking about. And whoever told you that, don't believe in Jesus either. Because the last thing he would want you to feel is that kind of guilt. So forgive those folks who have taught you in the wrong way. They know not what they do. So stop judging yourself about that and keep on sinning until you're tired of sinning or you die. Can you let it go? I can see it bothering you too.
I don't know.
So do you feel bad about it because you know you should be believing this way and yet you're sinning and so you're having conflict?
I know that I sin. I know that I believe in right and wrong. I don't know. It seems arbitrary that if you just happen to believe in Jesus that you get to go to heaven.
Right.
My dad doesn't believe. He could have cancer. I don't feel Jesus.
I understand. The only reason that you're not feeling him is because you judge yourself. The church have taught you in a way that causes you to bring guilt upon yourself, condemnation on yourself. You got to let that go and just be yourself for now. Forgive them for teaching that to you. Really. God doesn't condemn you. You gotta let that go, man. Just live your life. And then as you get older, you'll start searching for him and you shall find him and you shall be free. But you have to let all that teaching go. You're too young to be carrying this guilt around. And the person who taught you that way, I bet you right now, they're out there sinning too. And there's nothing you can do about your dad's situation. He's gonna have to seek for himself. Is it hard to forgive yourself? Stop condemning yourself?
I guess so. I mean, it's a conflict between just sort of my emotions and then just sort of my intellect and I mean, believing in miracles and that Jesus rose from the dead is just kind of, sometimes it's hard to do. And it's hard to be very confident. Like, there are things I believe in.
Right.
Like, in my education, like I study physics. I'm learning about some weird things, and I believe in them. But I also learn about, like, cutting-edge physics, which I sort of believe in, and that could be proven wrong at any time. And sometimes I just feel like I can't be 100% sure about things.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is with Jesus. And it's not, expressing that doubt is not well received.
It's not well received?
Yeah, by people at church.
Oh, at your other church, if you said this, they wouldn't receive it well?
Well, I'm afraid to talk to them about it.
Yeah. Isn't that a shame? We've been set up to a point that we can't even admit out loud that we don't believe or that we have doubt, or you will be condemned by some members of the church. That's evil. The church is the one place that you should be absolutely honest. Isn't that true?
Yes.
I would advise you to stay away from that church. It's best to just go live your life than to keep going to a place that you're feeling more condemned by. You can't even be yourself.
I have a few, like, lifetime, like, buddies there that I like to see, and, like, we hang out outside of church, but also at church.
But you don't have to hang out with them at church.
That's true.
Yeah, just hang out at the bar. You'll be happier. At least you won't be condemned at the bar. Isn't that true?
It's true.
Yeah. Everybody know at the bar. But in all honesty, I recommend you stay away. Why go to a church where you can't even be honest and be yourself? All you're always doing is bringing more guilt upon yourself and pushing you further away from God rather than drawing you near to Him.
To be fair, I haven't really tried being honest there.
Because you say you're afraid.
Yeah.
So that's why you already know what could happen. But if I were you, I would give it a try. Go next Sunday and just blurt it out, I don't believe in Jesus. And see what happens. Sit in the back so you can run right out of the door. Man, this time. But you got to let the guilt go. And I recommend that you stay away from that church. Or go there and be yourself, and if it doesn't work, you can walk away. Don't you feel better already?
A little.
Are you going to try it?
I'll probably go there less.
Yeah.
But it's nice to go there once in a while, just sort of see all these people I've sort of grown up with, and
Oh, okay.
they do love me. And
But then be yourself with them. If you find out how much they love you.
I mean,
Be yourself. Be open. If you don't believe, don't pretend that you believe. But you need to say it out loud so you can.
you know, I don't even really need to pretend, because half the time, I mean, you listen to the sermon and then you just hang out and then no one talks about it. Or at least not the people
Yeah.
I'm around much.
I understand.
I mean, they're friendly, nice people.
Yeah.
And we eat together and we laugh, and no one talks about it. And then, so it's easy. It's easy just to never.
Have you ever asked why don't you talk about it?
No.
Why not?
So I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you need to set the pace. Maybe they are looking to someone to lead them in talking about it. Maybe you could be of service to them. If it's something you want to talk about, you bring it up and see what type of response you get. And they may be thinking, your friends may be feeling the same way you're feeling. Isn't that true?
Might be.
Yeah. I want to talk to you after the meeting for a few minutes, okay? Just for a few minutes.